Hello everybody, The for Life here, bringing you guys a brand new video. Today we got another Devpro, YGOPRO, whatever Pro Duel Compilation. Bringing you guys a deck that almost everybody forgot about, Graydles. So Graydles is a deck that I've been recently revisiting for a few different reasons. Most notably because they kind of sort of got an indirect boss monster in, keep in mind this is not my final extra deck, White or a Whale. Because I've been trying to find a deck that can play this thing, because I really like this, and there's just not enough cards in the white deck. God, that sounds weird. And there's a helicopter going by. Fun. But anyway, so White or a Whale is a really powerful card, and I've been wanting to revisit Graydles because they seem to be the best thing to go with for making this guy. They can also, of course, make Cyphering Lord Omega and their boss monster, Graydle Dragon. So the deck has a lot of things going for it, and you might be thinking, oh, but synchros. But here's the thing, you don't really make synchros a lot in this deck. Well, granted, in my build, I've been like making synchros a lot. But White or a Whale and Graydle Dragon both have floating effects, so you don't have to worry about it too much. And then, of course, if you make something else, you can always make Cyphering Lord Omega, and then just kind of keep popping stuff out of your opponent's hand, and then not have to worry about that. Anyway, so onto the duels. As you can see, it's a freaking mirror match. This is my first duel with the deck against somebody not named AI on the on this freaking obnoxious. Oh god, I hate the freaking duels. The freaking mirror match of freaking Graydles is easily one of the most annoying mirror matches ever. And it only gets worse because he just keeps opening better to me. And I'm going to be honest, he ends up winning this because I just can't turn this around, and it's annoying. And actually, I think I come close to winning here, if I remember right. And then, yeah, that's right, he effect favors my freaking Graydle slime here. So, yeah, it just keeps getting worse and worse for me. Granted, I load up for next turn by grabbing back my Slime Jr. and my Eagle, so hey, I can make some synchro plays next turn. But, well, he's got the Kaiju Slumber, and it's literally just, who can open better with the Kaijus in this freaking mirror match? And of course, I have Graydle Combat as my only thing, and I get wrecked. Now, I open up with that only because it just goes to show just how annoying this deck can be, and, God, I freaking hate the mirror match. And then we get into another match I hate, and that's Dark Worlds. I hate Dark Worlds with a burning passion of 1,000 suns, and unfortunately I always seem to end up doing against the deck whenever I really just don't. Yeah, I hate it. Now, luckily for me, the guy kind of sort of bricked. Well, I mean, it wasn't a complete brick, it was just a iffy brick. And the back row kind of had me worried, but then I remembered that, oh wait, Dark Worlds tend to simply just don't have any back row that aren't bluffs. So I'm just trying to turn things around here. He picks the Sombra out of my hand. He keeps getting spells, and he can't get any monsters. That's one of the big issues with Dark Worlds, is that you either open too many monsters or you open too many spells, and then you just kind of sort of cry because you can't do anything. Now, of course, this is under old format because, well, YGOPRO hasn't updated yet. Getting that win in with Graydle Split, otherwise he would have been able to kind of sort of turn things around, getting a Beige out with Beige, I think is actually what his name is, and then, you know, discarding him, spell summon him, add back him to hand with Graph Effect. So thank God I did that. Then we got an interesting match against Earthbound freaking Immortals of all things, an Earthbound Immortal spam deck. A very interesting one, and it seems like the general idea with his deck is to get the Earthbounds in graveyard and bring them back with return to the front. I mean, back to the front, and just kind of sit on them, which is literally just basically how every Earthbound deck has worked. So I let him pay the 2,000 life points, and then I just Twin Twister, and he chains back to the front, getting his monster out, and I'm just kind of like, yep, this is a thing. God, Graydle Kaiju is easily one of the most obnoxious decks to deal with. The fact that they just get so many free pluses, they don't care what you're doing, because, well, hey, just being able to just troll the Kaijus and everything is always nice. And he's just getting every single draw card he could ever want. but he doesn't really get much to keep him from dying here, most notably a field spell, because if he had managed to get a field spell, he would have been able to summon one of the Earthbound Immortals, and then kind of just sit on them because, well, you can't attack an Earthbound Immortal, and you can't target it, thanks to Mounted Creator now, and so yeah, it's really obnoxious. So he's gonna, I believe, end phase, no, during my turn, call to Haunted Out one of them. And then here comes a skill of Piscu. Sorry, a skill of Piscu, and so I go ahead and summon out Slime, and I make Dragon, and I destroy his Mounted Creator and one of his face downs. Oh yeah, and also his other thing, and then just kind of just destroying everything, taking back my Kaiju. Look at that, I wiped out his entire board with Graydle Dragon and a Graydle Impact. That is really, really crazy. And I really feel like that in a slower format, Graydles might see a resurgence, if only because right now they're just way too slow to deal with Zodiac, but in a slower format, they might be a really good contender for just a fun rogue deck. Because the deck is really, really obnoxious and is just really able to just deal with a lot of things out there. Now then, this is a Subterra Prediction Princess, a very intriguing build because he's playing some Prediction Princess cards I would never personally play in Subterras, especially Subterra Prediction Princess. And like for instance, Petal Elf. Petal Elf is only really super good in pure Prediction Princess, and even then you don't really play her because she's supposed to combo with the burn card, but again, like, that just isn't that great of a combo, and honestly the only reason why I can't do anything right now is because these two are shoved in defense permanently, and it says a 3k butt. So I flip over my dude to make a Graydle Dragon, getting rid of his back row and his field spell. Unfortunately, the back row just had to be burrowing, which means he gets a free search, and he also, well, gets to protect his face downs. Granted, I don't know why he did that, because he didn't have any face down Subterras, but whatever. So he sets the Archer, which is just great. And I go and kill his Kaiju. I run over the Archer, and he gets Ultra Mathis out, which is a bit annoying. And I'm just setting on my back row, kind of just setting on everything. And he summons out his Nemesis Warrior, and it's just kind of sort of game here, if I remember right. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it is. Oh wait, no, he books a Moon It, so I can't take it to finish him off. I forgot all about that. Burrowing has a really good quick effect to be able to book a moon any of your Subterras, which I feel like is a bit of an underrated effect. Like nobody not many people play Burrowing, and I feel like that it's a bit underrated because the card is pretty good. Now he's hanging on by a thread here, just kind of like just sitting on Swords of Concealing Light. He's planning on taking my stuff so that he can just start annoying me and taking my stuff to kill me. But I have a Kaiju for that. Oh, you got a problem? There's a Kaiju for that. And then I guess he forgot that Nemesis Archer is not like Aaron and needs another monster, well, another Subterra to do stuff. So I make another Graydle Dragon, destroying his face down in his hidden city and killing him. Finally, because that was an annoying duel, but it was a fun one. I liked it. He is weird of a deck he was playing with more Prediction Princesses than I would play in Subterra Prediction Princess. He was a pretty good duelist, I would say. That was a good duel. That was a good match and everything. Then we finally got... Oh, yeah. He wanted a rematch. Oh, wait. No, that was the rematch. I forgot all about that. I completely destroyed him game one. He wanted a rematch. I completely and totally just forgot that. And just like how he just forgot that, oh, Archer needs to be destroyed on field to get her effect. And this duel here is just stupid because I destroyed this guy. I've finished the game one, and so much so he wanted to have a rematch and felt the need to call me scrub over and over. Because, you know, playing Graydles makes you a scrub now, guys. So, it's so stupid. And then I think I make Whale or Dragon, can't remember. Yeah, I make Whale. Because I honestly felt like Whale was just better in that situation. But honestly, either would have worked, and I wanted to summon Whale. Because Whale was awesome. So that is the duels. It's really hard to get replays of Graydles because people tend to rage quit the instant they see Graydles. It's kind of like the same way with Trickstars. Speaking of Trickstars, I am working on that deck. I have Graydles built. Probably going to do a deck profile of them somewhat soon. Hope to get that out. And thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a great day. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. And see you all later. Peace out. And Legend for Life. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to my 2 Patreons so far. To my 2 wonderful, wonderful Patreons, Cambrock223 and Night Zone. You guys are incredibly, incredibly awesome. And it just, I can't express my thanks enough. Thank you guys both. And I hope everybody has a great day. See y'all later. Peace out.